Hello and welcome back once again to the charts. Monday closed. As you can see, the dollar index just opened for a new day, which is Tuesday. And we are back to see how the chart is faring according to our plan from yesterday. So quickly, I'll switch to the H1 yesterday. Just as I explained that I would love to see dollar take out the external range liquidity before we come down for the internal range liquidity. That's exactly what we are seeing here. This is where dollar actually closed, leaving all of these lows. This is the low that I marked that I wanted to see dollar come back to before perhaps we watch reaction for higher levels if there is. If you watch the previous day, I gave a couple scenarios where I'm looking to see happen in the dollar on the dollar index before I take any action. But the first one has really unfolded nicely. Was to take this one out, the external range liquidity, and then head down south for the internal range liquidity before we decide based on price action where we trade to next. Remember, we are still in so much of consolidation with price not actually tipping its hand where it actually wants to go. So yeah, this is the level from the weekly and as well as the daily. This is where I wanted price to come to. This is Monday's close. Let me switch to the daily. So we take out the high from the previous week and then dropped very, very deeply, dropping and closing below Friday's close and then leaving Thursday, Wednesday on charge. So my best bet from here is perhaps to see price take out this and perhaps run into that, right? I do not know whether or not if price would be able to make it to this point. I'll be happy or glad if price does that, but I cannot tell whether or not if price will do. However, from the way the day closed for today, I would like to see a continuation to take out Monday's low as well as the level I've marked out here. On the H4, you can see that all of these consolidation has been swept with price closing very bearishly below this, all of this up move, right? From this, all of this up move has been closed below. So I expect this area to hold price and then use that as resistance level for continuation to where I have marked. Also, I could mark this one out, the gap. This is the close, and this is the open, right? So this gap here will now be a good place to use as resistance for a continuation lower. So I would want to see price bounce off in here for a continuation for Tuesday's trading, right? Let me switch to Euro USD. You can see that we swept neatly and then closed above this one, right? So on the H4, this is now serving as order block. I would want to see on the M15 from here because this is the H4 time frame. I would want to see signature signs of up movement continuation to take out this high and then that, right, before perhaps any move would be expected. This is the crude depiction of what I did yesterday. Wanted to see them take this one out and then come back to take their internal range liquidity before continuation to the downside. But in the meantime, this is what we are looking at. The H4 looks very great. So we are hoping for a continuation. I actually caught a trade. I will do an explanation for you. I actually caught a trade and I'm still holding for 16.15, right? caught a trade on the M15 right around after price took this one out and then closed above this level. That's when I took the trade, right? So I got in on this candle. Yeah, the open of this candle. So I'll do a proper explanation, but this is the trade. This is the trade. That is the target. That's about 2.3. Right, so this is a trade I'm still holding. We'll see how it goes, but I'm not really expecting price to come all the way down. But anything at all can happen. You know how crazy things have been. But I think that on the H4 and H1, we are still very bullish, right? Closing above this is very good. Also closing above this to make it. And okay, let me use all of these. That this is now an inversion level. This is now an inversion level that I'm looking for price to hold, right? So if anything, if price drops to this level, I would expect price to continue higher from here. But let's see how it goes, all right? Let's see how it goes. Yeah, should expect to see some reaction here. It'd be nice to see some reaction and then take this one out then. Let's see. So basically that's it. This is what we expected from price moving forward. For Tuesday, I would love to end here to make the video quite short. If this has been any helpful, do like and subscribe as I come your way with more precise and simple videos as these. Thank you for your time. See you.